I'd like to see Hyperloop be in 10 years almost the same as you would see broadband. So Hyperloop is very much like a physical broadband. And so as we continue to connect these different parts of the region and continue to spread across the globe, I'd like to see it being the core, almost backbone of people moving freely and choosing to live where they want to live and work where they want to work. Yeah, I would say there's one technology. I think Hyperloop has the ability to do that. It has the ability to turn hours into minutes, days into hours. And what does that do for people, when their time is given back to them? And so I think our biggest goal is to not sell Hyperloops, but to give time back to people. The GCC network is one of the things we're probably most excited about right now because it has the ability to be the global epicenter of trade, innovation, and cultural exchanges. And with Hyperloop, you can reach the entire GCC within an hour. So I could go from here to Riyadh in 40 minutes, from Riyadh to Kuwait City in 25 minutes, down to Doha in another 20 minutes, and back to Dubai for dinner, all in the same day. And there is no region that's investing in infrastructure, ports, trade, like the GCC is right now. And so when you can connect 5 ports to become one super port, what does that do for the region? So in terms of economic benefits, I think beyond just the 4 to 6% increase in GDP that we see being created around the Hyperloop industry will also bring this sort of clustering effect. Just like Silicon Valley in the 70s, started to develop, and you had chip manufacturers, and then you had developers, and then you had Stanford producing students to go into those development programs who then worked at those companies. You start to build up this ecosystem. And IT was something very big in the 90s into the 2000s. Transportation is what's happening now. And so we see the massive, massive benefit of, yes, going fast from A to B is good. But what happens when you really create these ecosystems and you give jobs to locals, that are often having to leave because there's not work available? If you look in Saudi Arabia, 75% of the population is under 25 years old. Where are those people going to work? Where are those high knowledge jobs going to be created? And we believe that Hyperloop, when installed, will create this ecosystem and have it be built up around it. So you have the likes of Boeing, Strata, I can keep going. Middle East Rail is a chance for us to not only talk with partners, as we have with Sistra, SNCF, you'll see here, but it's also an ability for other modes of transportation to see how they can engage with us, because Hyperloop is not about replacing trains, replacing planes. It's about integrating and being that link between those missing nodes there.